Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Baldur's Gate 3 with me, Break It Down. Let's continue exploring around the Susur tree. I don't like that autosave. Wait.
The pride of the gate.
Nice.
No holding back.
So now to take more damage. Get him away from my paladin so we can get Eldritch Blast off. Ow. Job, Will. I feel like she wasn't in range. But what do I know? I will, 75%, 70%. Hey, we finally got the bullet. We also got a bone, a bucket, and a shovel. And the Blood Guzzler Garb. So, 10 armor class grants Grievous Retribution. When an enemy damages the wearer gains Wrath for 1 turn. Oh, nice. Adrenaline courses through your veins. You have a +1 bonus to damage with melee weapons. They'll be giving that to Karlach.
How much farther can I go?
That might be worth a look.
The rock under your feet juts upwards, forming a perfectly engraved tombstone with a small epitaph. In memory of Myrna, a shining light in this dark world, may you forever gaze upon the lake you loved to play in.
we're just gonna leave. I think digging up a grave is a fast way to lose your oath. Or break your oath. I wonder if we got all the blooms off the tree. Well, I don't see any more at a quick glance. We have to come up this way again anyway to rescue Baelen. If he's not already dead. Let's go do a short rest as well.
A welcome rest.
Yeah, pretty sure we got all the blooms. Oh, there he is.
Stop! Stop! Bibberbang!
You don't say.
Recognize the name. Bibberbang, a mushroom that releases dangerous spores. Highly flammable.
This is quite a predicament you've landed yourself in.
I know that. Scroll. Escape. My bag, please. I've dropped it somewhere.
Hold up a scroll of Misty Step. Let's trade first.
Yes! That's... Yes!
Alright, throw the scroll to him.
Ah! Oh. I'm fine. I just have to... And then... Here! God,
Oh, there's a torch over there.
I can finally breathe.
I think so long as it doesn't excrete the fumes, it won't ignite, otherwise it would had already. But that could have been really bad. We'll have to put that out once we enter this area.
Ah, right, as, what were you saying?
Hit your head or something? You seem more than a little confused.
Fine, fine. My mind. Not what it used to be. I must... need to go. For you. Your trouble. Ta.
Alright, Will's
Just
inspired.
have to... Where'd it go? I could have sworn I had...
Now with that in mind, let's take this nice and slow. We'll swap out for Ring of Poison Resist and make our way through. gosh. Well, we've got poison resist. We should be okay. That's what I was afraid of. If we blew all this up, we may have missed some loot. I'm not gonna light that candle. We're clear once again. Oh, what I could do. There's no flames in here, so we can safely destroy all these. At least I don't think there's any more flames. A little time consuming, but we will be able to navigate it safely. I'm sure if we set these off, it'd be a magnificent explosion.
Here we go again.
Okay, while that dissipates, we can take a look at all the stuff we just got. Send these back to camp. Noble Stock. Restores a creature to full health and removes all conditions that negatively affect it when consumed. When broken, these mushrooms, typically odorless fronds, emit a strongly medicinal aroma. We got a new unique backpack, Baelen's pack. The bottom half of this musty smelling bag is mildewed and dirt stained. And a scroll of Misty Step in there to replace the one that we gave him. Fantastic. Also, I'm really glad that we succeeded in that nature check, I think. It told us that the Bibberbangs were highly flammable. Otherwise, I probably would have ignored that torch that I saw. Alright, I do believe... Nope, there's more. Alright, I do believe that is the last of it. Oh, this is another approach, I guess, to get to the torch. I'm guessing going up this way wouldn't trigger the Bibberbangs. Hello there. Explorer's Ring. Nature +1, Survival +1. A radiant and remarkably preserved ring forged from Arender metal. And that's as far as we can go this way.
That might be worth it.
Alright, not too shabby. Well, we can return to Dareth, and I assume Baelen, he should be back here as well.
Did you bring the noble stock? Noble stock? The mushroom?
I knew I was forgetting something.
Master is back. Good. Missed him.
My friend, Bibberbang. Curious, beautiful, but dangerous. Next time, more careful next time, for certain. Thank you for your help.
Oh, interesting. So we can give him the noble stock. It'll help clear his mind. I wonder if there's more we can do with that. How did he get trapped to begin with?
I think anyway, what were you saying?
How did he wind up trapped like that?
Noble stock. Yes, Derek needs noble stock. Mushroom. Good stuff. And the ledge. Yes, I was on a ledge. Crumbled to bits. And I tumbled down.
You must be keen on mushrooms if you're willing to brave the Underdark for them.
The shop. The shop needs all we find. Bone cloaks. Baldur's Gate. Anything sourced here. Very high rate of profit.
But what is noble stock exactly?
Mushroom. Powerful. Dirith wants it for a brew. She's very good, my Dirith. Very good at a brew.
Show him the noble stock.
Did you take that? Derek wants it very badly. Very, very badly indeed.
I'll give it to Dareth.
Oh, very glad. She'll be very glad.
Look at that. Got my useless old man back. I suppose that's your doing. His hands are empty as a whole. We'll have to send him back out soon enough.
It's a miracle he survived. You should take him home.
Please, Baelen's got a job to do. We can leave when he's done it.
Seems like there's no love lost between the two of you.
Love? Never heard of it. Baelen's meek now, but he used to be a rotten old bastard. Treated me like an old shoe for 70 years. Losing his mind was the only good he ever did by me.
Oh, interesting. Now that's settled, tell me what you're really doing down here.
Collecting noble stock. Valuable mushroom. We've a shop in Baldur's Gate. The locals go mad for it.
What makes it so valuable?
Nearly nothing it can't cure. Blindness, poison, hair loss.
Could it cure Baelen's memory loss?
Probably. But Baelen in his right mind wasn't worth half of noble stock. I know him better than anyone. Got the scars to prove it.
Show her the noble stock.
To no surprise of mine, you're more competent than Baelen. Go on then. Hand it over.
What will you do with it?
Sell it. What else? Worth more than its weight in gold to folk back in Baldur's Gate. There ain't much it can't cure.
Alright, give it to her. I could keep it for myself. I'm not sure what I'd use it
Thanking
for.
you? I'll be on my way then. Look, I do thank you. Come visit me in Baldur's Gate if you find yourself that way. I run a shop called Bone Cloaks. Baelen nearly sunk the shop to pay for a drink. When he was of his own mind. This might allow me to hang on a little longer. You take care out here.
While it wasn't a joyful reunion, Dareth has her husband back now. What we got, gloves of uninhibited Kashigo. Grants Kashigo's might. Whoever deals an additional 1d4 damage to throw attacks and attacks made with improvised weapons. Forsaking his infamous armor, Kashigo left Irishi's body and wandered naked, without thought or care, into the barren countryside. The land was flat and desolate under the red gold sun, but compared to his lonely heart, it seemed alive with joy.
Have to be more watchsome, Nick. What are you doing? Get out of here!
We're a long way from Waterdeep. Sharp as ever. If not over, then through.
We'll be clearing out soon enough. No point in lingering now I've got the noble stock.
Alright, nothing I need to buy right now.
Have I got everything then?
Well, that quest's done. We could return to the surface and finish that Masterwork weapon quest. But I have those Suser Blooms on me, and I'm sure even in the pouch they'll be destroyed, so I'm not going to risk that. 'Cause I may need those for something else down here. Instead, we'll go over here and explore north. Okay, I assume that that only target evil creatures
More effort than it
or
was
hostile
expense.
creatures.
Credit where it's due.
Whoopsies.
There's no time to waste.
We should probably take a short rest here.
Better than nothing.
Ooh, Staff of the Moon Maiden. It's not unique. The staff's blue inlays and moon-shaped ornamentation indicate its use among Selune's clergy. I wonder if that lets us go up here without being attacked.
Need to keep going.
Give it a shot. Nope.
No one's stopped me yet. Another step forward.
What's that?
Not a chance I'll fit in there.
Yeah, so that's just a way back up into the temple. Journal of High Initiate Yaris or Jairus. It always felt vainglorious to think my deeds worthy of a personal journal. As I watched the drow mass outside our gate, I realized my arrogance is already of a far costlier sort. I see no harm in tipping the scales a little further. Not for me, but for those who follow me down into the dark. They deserve to be remembered. Initiate Norn Remes, lost in the deep tunnels as we fell back from the drow. Initiate Thulk of the Northern Wastes, grazed by an arrow and succumbed to poison. Initiate Bree Brecca, who stood against a Dryder with only her mason's hammer. And initiates they are, the entire company. They have seen and suffered too much to be called novices. We've collapsed the tunnel behind, and have made ready to open the gate. Perhaps we can carve a path through. And if not, I enclose a list of names. Let the annals show that whatever their end, the cause was the same. When High Initiate Jairus wished to stamp his name in the history of his church, he sought to forge a path through the darkness, not realizing there are some places the light was never meant to touch. He was a fool. Alright, an ancient Selenite journal. I'll just pick it up and read it in the inventory. Oh, it's the flavor text for Yaris' journal, or Jairus. A battered journal, its pages largely blank. And a densely scrawled journal, only a few pages have been spared the ravages of time. I can't sleep without the moon and stars. As a child, I prayed to them before I ever knew Selune's name. Is that blasphemy? When I walk the battlements, the only light I see is the glow of their eyes. Out there, waiting. I know the High Initiate is making a plan. He'll get us out of this. We're making a stand. Moon Maiden fair, lend us your light, to guide us home in dark of night. Keep us on the path of right, ever burning, ever... The last line of the prayer succumbs to blurring, as if stained by something wet. Oh, hello there. A sword and a stone. And a helmet. Valar Eluve.
Won't budge. No use. It's blocked.
So I'm guessing the anti-magic field is playing a role in this.
Slender drow blade impales the stone before you, keeping a silent vigil.
Oh, interesting. Consider what the appropriate ritual might be.
This blade was a warrior's sacrifice to Elistray. Blood can only be honored with blood.
You'll go with the paladin option here. Let your embodied oath pour through you. Grip the sword. Prove your worth.
It feels like you're warring with 10 people for the blade, but with another hard yank, the weapon slips free from the stone.
Alright, Valar Eluve is a long sword. It's a +1. Grants Valar Eluve melody. The sword hums in anticipation, ready to sing or shriek. So sing. The sword sings a melody. All allies within 20 feet of range have a 1d4 bonus to attack rolls and charisma, wisdom, and intelligence saving throws. The sword will stop singing if unequipped. And shriek. The sword shrieks. All enemies within 20 feet of range have a 1d4 penalty to charisma, wisdom, and intelligence saving throws. Affected creatures receive an extra 1 to 4 thunder damage. The sword will stop shrieking if unequipped. That's really cool. The drow inscription on this blade appears to have been recently carved. It translates to, though I have to leave you, I'll dance forever in Elistray's light.
My faith will guide me.
It seems pretty good. I have Shadowheart use that.
With haste.
Oh, hey, a Minotaur.
Making my move.
2 Minotaurs. Should keep her back, since she has the anti-magic field currently on her. Alright, who's next?
Death is but a word away. Good move.
This Minotaur has done nothing this entire time.
Time to push my luck again.
I mean, he's done a whole lot, but nothing landed. I think Will got knocked down once, and that was it. Amulet of the Unworthy. Grants resistance to slashing damage and vulnerability to bludgeoning damage. Once part of the Girdle of Blades, this buckle was torn off and fashioned into an amulet that can be worn by creatures of all sizes.
Moving in.
The whole reason I came over here was to click on these things. And of course, there were some Minotaurs over here that picked a fight that they couldn't handle.
Broken bones.
Oh, this is probably one of the locations you can land at if you drop down to the Underdark from above. Based off my character's commentary there. So a fair bit to explore in this direction. I'm going to call it here, and next time we'll do that. How far does this go? Yeah, it does just keep going, so. I'm going to call it here, and next time we'll continue exploring the Underdark. And this little area here. Then we still have the Arcane Tower to explore. Still a lot to do.
Alright, what now?
But for now, thanks for watching. I will see you guys
Time to
in
rest.
the next one.